Morning, welcome back to another gloomy day with the horses. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you along for a day with the horses, a day at the stables. I don't know what we're going to get up to today. It is currently Monday morning. And I don't usually ride the horses on a Monday. A Monday is what I call my day off. Because we work them all week. And then Monday is the day where if I have dentists, doctors, any jobs to do in town or anything, I do them then. But we didn't do anything with the horses this weekend. This weekend was the first weekend in a good 15 years that we've actually not had any kids. I mean, Lewis is my youngest, he's 15. He's not like a kid that you've got to run round after anymore, but it was nice for me and Steve to spend the weekend not having any kids to worry about. And yeah, we didn't do much with the horses at all. Come down, sorted them out and everything. And then we actually spent time at home redecorating the house. So it was nice weather this weekend. Not sunny, warm, nothing like that. Nice and dry. So now I do wish that we'd actually done the horses this weekend, because this weather is absolutely atrocious. Again, it's meant to be on and off rain all day today. And then the weather app says the next 7-10 days it's meant to be dry, not warm, but dry at least. So yeah, should have spent the weekend with the horses instead of decorating the house. But I'm trying to decorate my house before spring comes, before horse show season starts basically. So yeah, so come along, see what we get up to with this lot today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Be as surprised as me when we find out what we do today. But I don't know, I might give these horses a duvet day today as well. Leave them in. We weren't here. We were decorating the house, as I say. So the horses were out all weekend anyway. So yeah, because this weather, I might just give them a day inside. At least then they'll be dry and clean. We can do some bits with them that way. But yeah, I've got a few bits to do today, so come along and join me and see what we get up to. They've all been fed, hayed, watered. I've done that already. I always do their hays and their waters when they're eating their breakfast, just so it gets some of the jobs done. So all I've got to do now is muck out. I'll show you when we get home at lunchtime what we've been doing with the house. I really like it. But yeah, so I'll show you that. But yeah, let's grab Donut out, start mucking him out and see what we get up to. So yeah, I've got loads of little odd jobs to do today. Loads of little bits. I've got to go to the feed shop. I need a bag of sugar beet. When I got horse feed the other day, I forgot to get sugar beet. So I don't know actually whether the shop down here will do it. It's like a pet shop in a garden centre that sells basic horse food. I don't know whether they might do sugar beet. I might try there because that literally is 2 minutes away from here, whereas the other horse food shop is like 20 minutes away. And as I say, you need sugar beet, so I don't want to drive all that way for nothing, for just one bag. Got to do that. I've got to go to town. I need to try and get to the tip because we've got a date now for these 2 trees that hang over the stable yard to come down. Finally, trying to find someone to do that was extremely hard because of it being over the stable yard. One of the branches, if they bring it down, it is going to hit the stables. So we found a company that's got a cherry picker, lorries, whatever they need to get up there and take it down in bits. So that should be coming down end of February. Play it by ear by the date, because his wife is due a baby at the beginning of March. So, of course, hoping that baby does not come early so we can get these trees down. But I'm going to vlog that day. That's going to be a whole mission in itself, because when my eldest son used to be a tree surgeon, we are literally getting these trees put to the floor, and then the kids and Steve can sort the trees out afterwards. So the place is going to be an absolute mess. But I can't wait to finally have them down, so then we can really start sorting this yard back out, ready for spring and summer. It's a mess. The weather's been awful. It's just been constant rain. The yard's a complete mess because we wanted these trees down. It will make it better in the long run, but for the time being, it's made life extremely hard. So yeah, for those trees to come down, the whole yard needs to be empty. So there's loads of stuff that I need to take to the tip and tidy up and do in preparation for that. So we've got that to do today. I need to go to town, just grab some little bits, but also it's also getting ready for the horse shows. I need the purple shampoo that I use for their socks. I need polos, because I always have polos at a horse show in the ring with me. Baby wipes, just silly things like that I buy in town. So get some of them so we can start with the horse show prep. I must get the horse show dates in my diary, because I haven't even done that yet. I know when his first show is, and like the weekend after will be his second show. So when show season starts, it will come thick and fast. So we are waiting for the show vlogs to start coming out. They should be sort of beginning of March time that they start rolling out, and I can't wait. I just need this weather to perk up now. I think by the time you see this, it's about 34 days till spring, and it certainly doesn't feel like we're getting any closer to spring. Usually it warms up a little bit, and then, but no, it's freezing, it's wet, it's muddy. I think every horse owner in the UK right now is struggling with this weather. It's just been constant. I cannot remember the last time we had a wet winter as bad as this year. There's just mud everywhere. But yeah, I'm in here trying to avoid the rain. I'm going to give everyone, as I say, a duvet day, get them off, out of the mud. The field's trashed. Every single field. I mean, the back fields we don't use in winter anyway, but they all need refencing. And I have been working Willow down in that back field the last couple of weeks, because I've been riding him, hacking out, but the horse box went for its MOT. It had to have some work done. That's back now, that's sorted, but we couldn't get hacking out. So I've been working Willow down the back. I've just been long reining him because I don't want to get his saddle wet either. So it's not a bad thing. Long reining is so underrated. It does them a world of good. So much benefit to it. But I've been doing that down in the backfield. So of course we've got muddy track now where I've been working him. So that field is trashed. One of the front fields is just basically pure mud now. It's that bad. That field is going to have to be reseeded, harrowed, fertilised, everything. This year, I mean, everywhere's going to be reseeding, harrowed and all that anyway, but that one's going to need a hell of a lot of work. The front field, the gateway is just absolutely trashed. It's absolute nightmare. But yeah. Right, I'm going to crack on with this, and then we'll see what we can get up to with these horses. As I say, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't usually work them. It's nice for them to have a break and just do nothing once in a while. I mean, Gambler hasn't done much all winter because we got ill, the storms, the weather, the trees, everything. Gambler's been very up and down with being in work anyway. This winter, I've done very minimal with him. Donut, again, we stopped riding because it's too slippy. If he has a moment and dances and then slips on the mud. I don't want to lose his confidence. So we've stopped getting... I've been long reining him, getting him used to the saddle, the bridle, but I haven't been on his back because I don't want to do it in slippy ground like this. We're waiting for him till spring, so he hasn't done much either. Willow's done more this winter than any of the other ones. But as I say, show season will come hard and fast for him as soon as it starts, basically. So it's nice for him to have a couple of days off doing absolutely nothing anyway. So I'm not fussed that he might not get work today. I might try, but we'll see. And Ebby hasn't done anything. The show dates for her are starting to come out as well. The shows that Lewis wants to take her to, just the little local riding clubs to begin with, is what she will go to. And dates for that are coming out. So we need to really start getting her ready as well. And when the tree surgeon was here the other day looking at the trees, just general chit chat, he was going, oh, what do you do with your horses? I was like, oh, they're my show horses. And you know, he gave me the look of, seriously? Because they all looked unkept, hairy, a mess, everything. So looking at them now, they don't look like show horses at all. So might get on with that today, trying to start tidying some of them up. I'll see who I get to. I've done Willow. Just need to do his ears. I never got round to doing that this weekend with Steve like I had planned, because we were so busy at home. But yeah, Willow is the only horse that looks half presentable at the moment. So yeah, I might do that today, tidy him up. We'll see. I'll see how I get, because as I say, I must go to town today. But yeah, I'm going to muck out his bed. I didn't realise how thick his tail was, but that's looking a lot better. Still needs going over, but when you do the top of the tail too many times, it gets like too clean in the hair. The rake goes through it too quick, but that is all out of the top of his tail. Definitely looks better. Donut a little tidy up. His tails needs a bit of work. Mane needs a bit of work because Willow's is looking a lot better. Oh, hold on, let me turn you around. It's looking a lot better. It's just looking very full and fluffy now. Again, needs a wash. But there's so many layers. Look, that bit now. It's got to come out. He's got such a thick mane like Gambler, so there's so many layers to it. His and Gambler's mane is really hard to do because they're really thick. But I managed to get his face off today. If I remember rightly, he didn't like the little face clippers last year and wouldn't let me do his face, but he let me do it today. It's not the neatest job, but I don't want to annoy him. He's looking for a sweet now. He knows he's done good. In a minute. Yeah, I didn't want to annoy him. We've managed to trim. You look that way. I was hoping you'd look that way. Trim his face up nicely. I thought I'd give it a go. Try and get the longest bits off and then go in with the scissors like I did last year. But now you let me do it all. So, hey, that's a good boy. You are growing up. Right, let's get you put away and someone else mucked out. She needs a mane pulling, but this bit keeps flopping over the other side, so I just want to try and plait it over for a bit to try and get it to lay this side ready for the shows basically. So I'll try and tame it over here before we pull it. Hey, you're a good gal, aren't you? That's her all plaited up. She's a little bit wide. She doesn't like the clippers, so I like to just stand there and have them running to let her get used to the noise. But she's a little bit wide at the moment, bless her. But yeah, she's plaited up. I don't know if you can see from here the scar on the back leg. Well, it's not a scar, you can't, there's a little mark, but I won't really call it a scar. But that fur's still not growing back. And the one on your head, let's have a look at this one. Hold on, turn this way. Has gone completely. Yeah, we've just got bits of Sooty that still won't come out. But right, let's get you put away and Gamby out. So Gamby's out now. You've got so much forelock, it gets in your eyes. I'm going to sort his mane out later. Again, this top bit of his flops over this side, so we need to plait his over. You do that a couple of times, then his mane sits the right side for the most of the show season. It's always the winter that top bit flops over. But yeah. Hey, someone did ask the other day where Lewis is, what he's got up to, because I haven't seen him for ages. So Lewis is a very fair weather rider. He comes down, he mucks out all the time and does stuff, plays about with the horses, but not as much in the winter as he does sort of spring, summertime. So he's looking forward to show season. He's also just looking forward to the weather getting better. It's hard, isn't it? When you get wet and cold all winter, it's just miserable and awful. But yeah, it won't be long before before Lewis starts taking Ebby and Gambler out again. I don't know when the first show with him is. They usually do a Welsh show, but I haven't had the dates for it yet. I know definitely Bank Holiday Monday he will be taking Gambler out somewhere. But I'm sure there's a show. Well, it's usually February, March time. I'll have to look for the date because I haven't seen a date, and it's getting close to when the first Welsh show is usually, and I know he wanted to take Gambler to that, so I'll have to have a look for that now. But yeah, this year's a bit weird. Everyone seems to be a bit slow with getting the dates out this year. Usually they're all out by January. I haven't planned my show's schedule in full yet this year because, as I say, not everyone's dates are out. We're not sure whether one of the little local shows that I wanted to get Ebby and Donut to this year, oh my arm aches. We don't know whether that's going ahead this year because the one who ran it sadly passed away late last year. So I don't know whether anyone is taking on that show. Nothing's been said about that. So that's somewhere we were going to take Ebby and Gambler. So we're waiting to find out for that. There is still one local show to us that is definitely going ahead, got its dates out. So Ebby and Donut will go to that one, definitely. But yeah, I must find this date for you because he loves this first Welsh show of the year. So yeah, we'll find out whether he's going there. But yeah, I'll sort his mane out later because it takes so long. He's got such a thick mane. It takes so long to plait it up. But yeah, I'm just going to finish off here and we'll try and head to that feed shop, see if it has got the sugar beet that I want to save me travelling 20 minutes up the road for one bag of feed. Sugar beet has been purchased. That little local shop luckily did have some sugar beet, so that saved me a job. Now I'm back home, I'm just going to grab a cup of tea and some lunch, and I want to try and see if I can finish this off. Oh, hold on, let's turn that light on, see if we can see better. This is what we've been working on this weekend. I've got a lovely big kitchen, but it always felt like kitchen this side, and then this side, it always felt like an empty space. It's like the two weren't joined. I've got a picture of how it was. It was just plain white walls and everything, and I'll stick that in here. It just never felt like together. So now we've got the panelling. Got the panelling up on the wall, and I'm just trying to get the first coat of black on there. There will be cream on top, black on the bottom. I am a very black, white, beige, grey kind of vibes. I don't like bright colours on the wall in my house. Same as the stables, actually. They're all black and white. Colour can be brought in by flowers and decorative bits and everything. That's fine, not a problem. But the bulk of my house is black, white, cream, grey and brown. But yeah, that's what I want to try and do. Move this fridge freezer, get the last wall done on the first coat. Trying to get as much decorating as I can get done before shows start, because as soon as shows start, I certainly won't be in the house very much. So I'm going to crack on with this, try and get to town. Hopefully we'll have enough time to get to town, but that's not a main big worry to do today if I can't do it. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. So I never made it to town, but I did finish this. The weather's atrocious out there. I did feel slightly guilty when I got the sugar beet on whether I should have turned the horses out, because it was dry then. Come home and you can feel in the house it's freezing. The temperature has just been dropping. I let the dogs out for a wee and it's like frozen rain. It's not hail, not snow, literally frozen rain. So I don't feel guilty now. But yeah, I did get this finished. So that's the black finished. I haven't finished anything else. Haven't even done the ceiling, this top colour, skirting boards, nothing's been done. I was too impatient because I wanted to see what the black looked like on it. So the first coat of black is done. I love it. I think it looks really good. I just think it looks really smart, but it ties in that side of the kitchen to this side of the kitchen so much better. But yeah, I can't wait to actually finish the ceiling and the top colour now to see what it looks like. Hopefully next few days that'll be done. I haven't even taken the masking tape or anything off the top. So yeah, we will come back to this another day and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm just heading back down the yard again, sort these out for the night. Yeah, it's still raining, it's freezing cold, and I'm not going to do nothing with the horses again today. It is okay to not do anything with the horses. I mean, we've not done no ridden work with the horses 3 days. Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and I'm okay with that. It's my horses don't care, you know, they've been out all weekend. It's today that they've been in, but they wouldn't have done much in this weather anyway. They're happily stuffing their faces with a net of haylage, so they are not fussed. It is okay to take some time for you to do something other than the horses. As I say, they're not fussed whether they get ridden or not. So yeah, I'm going to go down the yard and get these ready for the night, really. Get them rugged up, skipped out, hay nets, waters, their dinner. I might try and do Gambler's mane. I don't know whether I will get that done. He's just looking dingy. Because of having no lights down the yard, it is hard. We've got the little solar powered light in the washroom, but it's not very bright, and him being black with a black mane in the dark is hard to do anything with. So I don't know whether I might leave him till tomorrow morning, because I want to do the whole plait his mane over, trim his face, do his tail and everything. And I'll see when I get there. If I do him first, then I might get it done. But it's all right outside. It's when you get in the shed, it just seems 10 times darker. So I don't know. I have no idea what this video is. A whole lot of nothing, basically. But that's life at the moment. Really is. There is not much I can do with the horses because of having no school. And the weather. As soon as it dries up, I can get out in the field, do loads of stuff. It just feels so much more beneficial. Trying to do stuff in this weather at my yard just feels like I'm one step forward, two steps back all the time. But yeah, we will get there. It will not be long before spring is here. I'm just hoping and praying, fingers crossed, we get a better spring and summer than we did last year, because that was awful in itself. But yeah, not long till show season starts, not long till the better weather is here. We just got to keep going for the last little bit. We are on the home straight though. It literally is just over a month until spring is supposed to start. But yeah, let's get down the yard and get these ready for bed. It is so dark and dingy, and it is literally freezing cold. Oh, spring must be on the way soon, seriously. Because this has just felt so long, but I suppose it's because we didn't have such a good summer at all, did we? So it just feels like twice as long than it actually should be. But I'm going to leave this video here because all I literally am going to do, skip everyone out, Hayes, Waters, Rugs, and get home, get them fed, get home as quickly as I can, basically. But hopefully we will get on to some better vlogs, more exciting and warmer vlogs very soon. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.